Hello, kindred spirits. I wanted to take you on a tour of a vacation house that we stayed in Friendship, Maine. And we've got a cute cottage on the outside, but inside, it looks like they designed it as an old ship. Let me show you. And I forgot to mention, after this part of the video, you're going to be seeing a little bit of the work we're doing around our house. The dining room all cleaned up and decorated for fall. And then a fall foliage drive for those of you who would like to see some of the color we have going on here in New England. Unfortunately, while editing, I realized I do not have a video of the front stairways inside, which is made with rope for the railing, and it was a beautiful finishing touch, and I apologize that I missed that. In the basement of the house is actually the kitchen. Once again, so much detail work here in the house. This is the kitchen. Around the windows, there's some rope trim, decorative corbels. The kitchen's in the basement, which has made it not hard, but when you're on the third floor and you forget something in the kitchen, you have to come all the way downstairs. hoping you can hear me over the wind. I want to show you this little bridge. One of the products I think is really neat. This is some sort of rubberized product. It looks kind of like stone or brick. I think that's a great idea. Now, I brought my rubber boots. Ask me why I don't have them on. I don't know. I wasn't planning on coming down to the waterfront, but I'm finding sea glass and Willow's exploring. It's beautiful out. And Ben is golfing, so it's a win-win here for all of us. Ben's getting some golf time in. I'm doing some sea glass hunting, and Willow is exploring. Ben and I are getting ready to make a hole in this beam. It is covering other beams, and we need to find out if it's any wider at this height than it is down below. Somewhat like far over here, I'm going to zoom in, something like the gunstock beam, which does get wider at the top, because the kitchen designer for the cabinet just needs to know that. So we're going to make a hole. And we are going to be moving along, I think, faster than we thought. The guys already want to build out the fireplace and they want to cut the windows in. Let me show you something that I've done. Kind of for fun, but also for my own particular measurement needs. You think I was joking about drawing on the mantle? Not joking. I even have where I might put some faux bricks or real bricks that are very thin, veneered. And if I don't like the color, I will always paint them out. You've seen me do that possibly in another video where I actually faux paint bricks to look like old ones. Ben is just making some pilot holes, and we were going to use a saw. It was a little bit time consuming, so instead he grabbed a Dremel. We didn't have to make neat lines at all, so this was the way we went about it, and it was just, once again, to get information off to the cabinet builder to let him know the depth that we have behind this beam. One thing I like to do on gloomy days is light some candles and give at least one room a thorough cleaning, which is exactly what I did here in the dining room. I've been using this room to unpackage products, price products. It was just a mess, and with some of the construction that's been going on, it got really dusty. So it gave me the opportunity just to clear off the shelves, clean everything, wash the floors. I even put out some potpourri that I had at the shop. It's a spiced orange. I actually had to order more of these, and I do hope to have some of these online soon, but that's been taking me a lot longer than I thought it would. Actually was trying to hide that one of my light bulbs went out, so I'm just going to move the camera. Perfect. Fixed. But it's just really nice. It was fun cleaning to candlelight, and now that the room is clean, I can enjoy it. Now I thought I would show you how I cleaned up this piece of furniture that I brought into the shop. I did pick this up at a picker's home. He actually shops for retailers. It was very dry, thirsty. You can see down at the bottom that it was very faded. And around the handles, there was a lot of cleaner left over from when somebody polished up the brass. So I got out lemon oil polish, just as simple as that. And I gave this piece of furniture a really nice, deep, rich rubbing of the lemon oil. I let it sit, and then I buffed it out. And wait until you see the difference that makes. This was actually the first time that I noticed how much cleaner was dried around the brass, and I'm already trying to figure out how I'm going to go about cleaning that. And you'll see in a moment, all I really did was I took more of the lemon oil and I dip a long bamboo skewer into it, and then I just went into the creases, let it saturate it, and it washed away. But look at how much stuff is in there. Now the last part of this video is for those of you who would like to see some fall foliage. I'm going to enjoy my morning coffee, and then Ben and I are going to take the old Ford out and drive around and show you some of the beautiful, gorgeous colors we have going on here right now for autumn in New England. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching this week's version of New England Fine Living, and I hope I inspired you to find your own version of fine living, no matter how simple or grand that may be, no matter where you live. And I have fixed that light bulb since the filming of this video. Bye now.